Hello everyone. I am going to be talking about Anubis. This information is based on research and a lot of downloads, so always take what resonates. I decided to talk about Anubis because, like I said in a previous video with my sister Bobby, I have a lot of memories in Egypt. I also have Syrian, a lot of Syrian. Actually, my soul originated in Sirius. I reincarnated in Pleiadian, or as a Pleiadian, and I have Anunnaki energy. One thing that I'm gonna say about the Anunnakis, a lot of people think that the Anunnakis were all evil. This is completely false. The Anunnakis, when they came here from basically Sirius or other races, other planets, I'm sorry, um, some of them decided to betray the light, like other races from other planets. Some of them decided to stay with the light or betray the light. There's good people and bad people, not only on our planet, but all the planets and other universes. Um, why Anubis? Because these demonic entities, when they got infiltrated here and they infiltrated our planet, they knew what they were doing. They were also changing the entire history of humanity. So the Anubis is known as the god of the dead or the underworld. That was the cabal when they basically changed the entire history of humanity. They changed it, they invented, and they mix the stories with lies. Now, Anubis was actually a Lycan. When different races came here to our planet, like I said, some of them decided to help humanity or save God's code and our planet. Other races, they came here with the purpose of completely destroy whatever the creation of God, and to destroy the planet, and also not only to destroy but to stay here because our planet is the bridge that connect other civilizations. The planet is basically a big portal. From this planet, they basically were able to go to other universes and control the entire um, universe, the entire cosmos. That's what I'm trying to say. Um, Anubis was um, the commander of the Egyptian army. Anu means God. The Nubians were the oldest tribe um, in Egypt, and they were the warriors of the Egyptian army. So Anubis was seen as a god. Long time ago, when I'm talking about millions of billions of years ago, the word commander did not exist. So when someone was in power, they used to call them god or goddess. This does not mean that these people did not possess powers within them. Yes, they did, and actually we all do, but our DNA is not fully activated. These demonic entities, when they infiltrated here, they start poison humanity with in the food, by air, by water, everywhere. Our clothes, everything. They were poison us, so that way we basically lost the ability to do telekinesis or to fly, to do a lot of things. Basically, our superpowers. But our DNA is activating, and we're gonna be there soon. Now, with Anubis, these demonic entities, when they changed the entire history, they knew what they were doing. So they basically they took the picture of this Lycan to put it in the vaccine. Why? To scare people. Actually, because they not scare people, but to the problem with this is that this demonic entities were using all the Egyptian symbols as demonic. The Egyptian symbols are not evil unless it's the way you use it. Now they took the face of Anubis because they knew what they were doing. They were already commanding people um, to put the vaccines with that face. Like I said, they called Anubis the god of the dead, but Anubis was not actually the god of the dead. That's completely false. Um, with the pyramids also, they took the pyramids for their own purpose. The pyramids from Egypt, and I'm talking about Egypt here, not the other Egypt in the other side. When everybody thinks that Egypt is in the other side, that's a replica. And I think I said this in another video. Um, Egypt, the pyramids, most of the pyramids are actually in alignment with the cosmos. Why? Because the pyramids were actually helping the planet to have a higher vibration. So that way the planet was basically always ascending and helping humanity as well to ascend. These demonic entities, every time they were doing a reset, they were covering the real pyramids to prevent the planet from ascending, including us. And they were doing replicas around the world just to pretend that they were basically the real pyramids, but in reality, those are replicas. The real ones, they were covering every time it was a reset. They were destroying the entire planet to keep the planet from ascending. The same with Atlantis when they destroyed the completely crystal cities, because the crystals actually were helping the planet um, ascending with a higher vibration. That's why that was the purpose, and it's always been the purpose. These demonic entities, when they infiltrated here on our planet, they basically knew, and they came here to destroy everything that God created, all creation of God. They wanted to stay here and took power not only from our planet but all universes. With Anubis being the commander of the Egyptian army, something that I'm going to say also about the Egyptian army, people from Egypt were very powerful on those times. The majority of the Egyptians, they came from Sirius. Sirius, um, people from Sirius or Siriusian people, they are very good not only with the technology that they have or they possess, but also they are the magicians from other races. They mix the technology with the magic. If you're seeing the movie Doctor Strange, those are basically the Siriusian people. They love the technology and they mix it with magic. I think I said this in a video that I did before. When I help the Alliance to rescue or save children from underground military bases, that's what I do. I open portals and I close portals. I am basically a warrior sorcerer. That's who I am when I am doing work with them, because I think I said this. I save children, and if I have to do it again, I will do it because we have to save the children. We have to save humanity. God's code. We have to save it. Now, Anubis was actually helping um, the god Osiris and the goddess Isis. Isis and Osiris. Isis is Sophia Christ, and Jemanuel is Osiris, but they are in the Egyptian timeline. So Anubis was basically helping these two person of people. He was helping them to fight against these demonic entities. Like I said, some of these Anunnakis decided to betray the light, and others they were with the light trying. They were fighting against each other. That was the big war that we had here. Also galactic wars. They always they have been fighting against each other for millions of billions of years. Um, this is heaven and earth. I don't think God created nothing here with an evil purpose, because God is not gonna do it. We are actually gods and goddesses here. Everything here was created with a purpose, and I wanted to share this because um, these demonic entities, like I said, they change the entire history of humanity. They also not only wanted to exterminate the creation of God, but also the planet, the entire galaxy, the entire cosmos. They came here with an agenda. Something that I'm gonna say also is that in Egypt, when these demonic entities came here, they took all the technology from Egypt. Also, the good guys are actually they actually took back the technology, our technology, because it belongs to us. They took the technology back from these demonic entities, but they took all the books from Syrian people. Why? Because I always said my downloads that these books that they took from Sirius, also including the Book of the Dead, that I always said that is not a Book of the Dead. That book have a lot of information about technology, how to build, and this is just me. This was my download. I'm not saying that no one said this. It's just my download. Those Egyptian books have probably the way how to build med beds, and that's why these demonic entities um, took all this book from us, all this technology. Another thing that I'm gonna say is that these demonic entities are nothing without technology. That's why they stole all the technology from us, mostly from Sirius, because we have the power within us. We can open portals with our hands. A human can open a portal and close a portal. We can do it with our hands. These demonic entities, they don't possess these powers, these abilities, so they need technology to open a simple portal. That's what I'm trying to say. Um, they basically, without technology, they are nothing. Um, another thing, another thing that I'm gonna say is that do not think that the Egyptian symbols are demonic. That was the Cabal, or the Deep State, Illuminati, whatever you want to call them. They are all the same. The symbols of the Egyptians, mostly, they are not demonic. They have a meaning, and these demonic entities took them for their own purpose, their own convenience. They already knew what they were doing. There's a lot of Siriusian people right now on our planet helping with technology. Also, Pleiadians also as well. They are helping humanity um, with this fight. Other races are the same. They are all kind of races, good ones, trying to help us in the ascension process as well. They have been fighting against these demonic entities. That those are the galactic wars that many people are gonna start seeing right now. Um, some people is still asleep. They are not seeing what is going on in our skies, but they are still fighting. And I just wanted to let you know, guys, about this. Like I said, I am receiving a lot of downloads, mostly Egypt. Um, I have a lot of Egyptian blood in me, Gypsy Egyptian, which are basically the gypsies, are the descendants of Mary, not Mary, but Magdalene. Mary was the Cabal also putting the names. Um, but yeah, I have a lot of memories. Also, I have memories about Krypton planet. Many people think that Krypton planet was completely destroyed. It's false. But that's gonna be another video that I'm gonna be making about that. But for now, I just wanted to let you know, guys, that Anubis was not the evil one. People think Egyptian symbols are evil. They are not evil. Anubis was not the god of the dead or the underworld. Anubis was the commander of the Egyptian army. He was a warrior, and he was a Lycan, and he was fighting against these demonic entities that infiltrated here millions or billions of years ago. um, he was um, with the light fighting. So I just wanted to let you know, guys, about this, a little bit about Egypt. Um, I'm still receiving a lot of downloads, but I don't want to talk without doing more research. I think I told you guys in one of the videos that I said with my sister Bobby as well, that the books from 15, 20 years ago, all the books from the past, the entire history was inverted, and mixed with lies. That's why we have to be very careful when we read these books. Um, our DNA is activating. There's a lot of people that they are receiving downloads. Um, every single one of us is different. um, there's a lot of people that they probably receiving downloads from Egypt as well. We are all different. We live different life. We were in different timelines, dimensions. So I just wanted to let you know this, and I hope you guys like the information, or a little bit of the information that I can give you. Um, Once again, do not think that the Egyptian symbols are satanic or evil. That was the Cabal. The Cabal invert everything. So that was a way to keep us from ascending and to keep us asleep, to keep us controlled. They are not in power no more. They lost. God is in control, and love and life for everyone.